Every year, over 13 lakh deaths are attributed to tobacco use, which means 3,500 people die in India every day due to tobacco use. Tobacco use impoverishes 150 lakh people annually due to huge out-of-pocket expenditure arising on account of treatment of tobacco-related diseases. The total economic cost attributed to tobacco use was INR 1,04,500 crores in the year 2011, which makes 1.16% of India's GDP in that year. This huge consumption is also responsible for deforestation, with loss of thousands of hectares of forests every year. Use of pesticides during tobacco farming is also a reason for soil depletion and water pollution. Cigarette litters and smokeless tobacco packets contain plastic, which degrades the quality of oceans and seas.
Smokeless tobacco is associated with a significant risk factor for a number of diseases, not only respiratory diseases, but even for diseases which are outside the lung. There is enough data which has been accumulated in India over the last few years which shows that whether it be BD smoking or whether it be hookah or whether it be a cigar, they are equally harmful. So besides the lung, it is associated with a large number of non-communicable diseases. If you start looking at data from India, there is an increasing number of NCDs which have started happening, and the burden of disease has shifted more towards non-communicable diseases rather than communicable diseases. And this shift of the burden of disease is related to lifestyle. And one factor which has contributed to that is the use of tobacco. There is actually a dual effect or a double effect that if you're exposed to smoke or you're smoking, whether it's be direct or indirect, so we have a lot of passive smoking also which occurs in the family. Because of that, you're also exposed to indoor or outdoor air pollution, your lung function will decline much more rapidly than it would have done with either of the two alone.
India has been a forerunner in its efforts to control tobacco use. Internationally, our participation has been very active in FCTC. We have hosted COP7, we have been head of COP8. We have a global knowledge hub for smokeless tobacco in India. We have a special act for tobacco control in India since 2003. We have statutory warning on cigarette packs, which is 85%, with the quitline number 1800 11 2356. We do regular GAT survey to assess the impact of our policies, and depending on the results, we also then try to do mid-course corrections in both policy and our interventions. This whole awareness campaign cannot be done without community engagement. So under Ayushman Bharat, now that 1,50,000 health and wellness centers are coming up, through these health and wellness centers also we have made a calendar of events, and in these events tobacco control, awareness on what tobacco can do to your health are also incorporated. Right at the grassroots level, our Ashas are trained in what are the harmful effects of tobacco, so that they can, when they visit families, when they hold meetings, that message can be spread. A very important intervention on the preventive side is that there is screening for NCDs. And while, as you know, that tobacco affects NCDs, and in India we have found that 62% deaths are because of non-communicable diseases, and out of them 55% are immature. So we do preventive screening of 30 plus population for diabetes, hypertension, 3 cancers: oral cancer, breast cancer and cervical cancer. So when the survey is done of people with risky behavior, then use of tobacco in any form is also one of the important tick marks for risky behavior that our Ashas are educated upon. We have done a lot for tobacco control. We need to do a lot, but it is only with active participation of our self-help groups, of our mothers groups, of our communities, and also education in schools. The health and wellness ambassadors that we want to create in schools, the children, the teachers, everybody needs to know that how tobacco can play havoc in the quality of our lives. On this World No Tobacco Day, I would like to reiterate the theme that quit tobacco, be a hero.
Continuous and rigorous efforts of central as well as state governments jointly achieved 6% absolute reduction in the prevalence of tobacco use between 2009-10 and 2016-17, which is 1% more than the target set under 12th five-year plan.
Since we've got the findings of GATS-2, the ministry has now realigned its strategy. We're now more aggressively pursuing various initiatives. Today, on the occasion of World No Tobacco Day, we are also releasing the revised guidelines for tobacco-free educational institutions, where we are trying to engage with very crucial stakeholders such as teachers and students in the schools and colleges, and also institutions of excellence in higher education and professional education. We are actively now working in terms of finding convergence with other programs, especially under the Ayushman Bharat. We are now converging with the services being delivered through the health and wellness centers, engaging with the communities. Under the non-communicable disease control program, there is a concept of NCD clinics. So we are now working in terms of starting to provide tobacco cessation advice and medication from all the NCD clinics, existing NCD clinics. Apart from that, we've also worked out cooperation framework in coordination with the Dental Council of India for starting cessation advice and cessation services in all the dental colleges. Also working with the private sector in terms of getting them to also take on these activities, because these add value to the services being provided. For example, somebody comes for a checkup, is found to be diabetic, the doctor can always ask that person whether you are a tobacco user or not, and therefore that's a time when we should start providing cessation advice. We've also expanded substantially our capacities of the quit line. Ever since the quit line number got printed on the tobacco packs, in anticipation of the increased volume of calls that we were expected to get, we expanded the capacity. The quit line center is now operational at 4 regional centers also, providing services in 14 languages. We are catering to approximately 2.5 calls per month of prospective quitters. There are also M cessation services, an app available for a person to make his or her own quit plan and then gradually quit using tobacco. In line with our objective of the National Health Policy to reduce tobacco use by 25% by the year 2025, the Ministry is aggressively working both in terms of awareness creation of the harmful effects of tobacco use, and also in terms of quick expansion of tobacco cessation services, both in terms of advice and in terms of treatment.
The Sustainable Development Goal (SDG 3) aims to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. The target 3.4 under Goal 3 is to reduce premature NCD mortality. The goal also includes the target 3A to strengthen the implementation of WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control (WHO FCTC) in all countries as appropriate. These tobacco-related targets under Goal 3 are linked to achievement of all the 17 SDGs, establishing intersectoral linkages.
We have started having new products which have started coming into the market and have been sort of trying to attract the younger generation with the use of very fancy hookahs or the so-called e-cigarettes, where people are able, young children get attracted to it because of its propagation through social media, and the data suggests that a large number of school-going children have started using these devices which look very fancy, look like a pen, and there is enough data to suggest that not only can they be carcinogenic, but they can also be equally harmful as far as tobacco is concerned, and all of them have nicotine, so they are addictive, and children at a very young age get hooked onto these devices, and this has a significant effect on their long-term health in terms of mortality and morbidity.
Be a hero. Quit tobacco.